Ladies and gentlemen, in this Redgamingtech video, we're going to be taking a look at things that I have planned for the channel, as well as the application that you guys may be aware that I've been developing. I've mentioned it briefly, maybe in one or two videos, and I've just certainly mentioned it on Facebook. That's facebook.com/Redgamingtech. So what is the application? We'll discuss that first. It's basically going to be a way for you guys to easily calculate performance. Now at the moment it is not done. I'm writing this in C++. Not ready to show you guys all the code yet, although it will be freely distributable, with some caveats of course, including that I own all the copyright, but it will be free and it will be available on the website, so you guys can just download it and utilize it at your heart's content. It is not finished yet, but I'm going to be showing you guys a beta version of it. It's using CMD at the moment, and it probably will be for the foreseeable-ish future. I'm going to eventually write a GUI and add a lot more support to it, but for right now it's very basic and just kind of finalizing the calculations. So we can test, for example, memory bandwidth. So if I was to type B, you can see that it's going to ask me, okay, well, what bandwidth and what memory speed are you going to be using, Sunny? So I'm going to type in 1375, which is the actual rate, or 5500, because it's times 4. You times the GDDR5 number by 4, and yes, eventually it will be doing DDR3 as well. I've just not built that in yet. So there you have it. So type that in, and then it's going to ask for the bus type, A or B. Now this may crash on some things because I've not 100% bug tested this. I've just added a bunch more features, for example the Jaguar compute performance there, right there. So anyway, that does work, you can see. I'm not 100% certain I like it as 170 as the large ass number, 176,000 I think it is, yeah, 176,000. It turns out that I might concatenate that to just gigabytes per second, but I kind of like it for the extra accuracy, but it doesn't maybe read as well as it should. So anyway, you can either quit, of course, by pressing the yes or Y, should I say, or we could just choose no, and we can calculate something else. For example, the GPU. I've just added some stuff on this, including being able to choose your own stuff, so this may fall over. So if it does, it's not, you know, going to do that in the end thing. It's just because I've just added stuff and haven't done much testing yet, which is not the best way to conduct things, but there you have it. Now we can either enter our own number, or we can choose one of the predefined numbers. As you can see, you've got the GCN cores right there, of either the PC has 32 or the PS4 has 18. So you could just press P, for example. We could type in our own number. O would be own number. I'm just going to show you guys that, and it will ask you, how many do you want? Well, you know what, I'm just going to type in the PS4 amount. I'll cop out, and lo and behold, that gives you the amount of flops it is exactly. So I'll probably make that a little bit easier. I'm going to choose N because I don't want to calculate anything else. So I'm just going to exit and exit. So as I said, that's still pretty early in development. There's still a lot more I need to do. I'll also show you guys something else that I'm working on in the background. I'm actually testing out UDK and Unreal Development Kit, and like figuring out how to build levels. This is like an early one that I'm kind of messing about with, just to kind of understand things, as it turns out, because I'm still pretty damn bad with it. But I'm sure that I'll get a hell of a lot better and be able to show you guys a lot of stuff with UDK. It's a pretty awesome application, honestly, and I'll be using it to teach you guys a hell of a lot. I'm also going to be learning Blender and a few other applications also, so I'm just going to switch back from that. And there's going to be a hell of a lot of stuff coming up. It's possible, I'm not sure about this, but it's possible I might create a second channel for some of this stuff, rather than overloading just a single channel. I'm not sure how that's going to go yet. I'll have to discuss it with Amata and a few other people. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but James, who also does stuff on the channel, his name is The Kid, and he does a few bits and pieces. He's actually does games development as well, so him and I are working on some stuff that I'm not willing to discuss yet because it's kind of secret hush-hush that I'll go into at a later date, but trust me, it is incredibly awesome. I'm not just saying that, it really is. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So yeah, this has just been a short video-ish. It was supposed to be a vlog, and I was supposed to get my webcam out. He says looking about the room, actually having no idea where it is, but it's late. I've been doing, well, it's not super late, but it's almost 8 PM UK time. I've got work in the morning, unfortunately. So I've been kind of just messing about and doing bits and pieces. So hopefully you guys are somewhat interested in this stuff. There's going to be a lot more things as well. I'm learning C++. I'm still not that great. I'm getting the basics, and I'll be learning a lot more besides. That's going to be used as a lessons actually in eventually writing programs. I'll even be showing you guys and demonstrating things such as shader languages and much more besides. Hopefully we'll also get some other stuff sorted out as well. I've got a friend who is studying AI, as it turns out, writing artificial intelligence, and he's kind of offered to do some stuff regarding that. I'm going to have to stalk him about it, and we've got some interviews actually that are probably coming up in the next couple of weeks. Currently the guy that I'm supposed to be interviewing, I'm going to hold his name back for now, but he's actually in Japan, I think, so it's going to be a bit tricky to reach him. He's on kind of like a tournament. He's actually competing in a tournament, so I'm going to discuss things with him and try and set something up. Not really sure how that's going to go yet in terms of the format, but it'll be pretty cool. There's some other stuff as well, but I'm going to keep it on the quiet, because I don't want to. I'm not sure when some stuff's going to be sorted out. We have actually got the technology for green screen. We actually have everything, and we've done internal testing with it in terms of the lighting, because the lighting with green screen, I don't know if you guys are aware, no, it's not crashed, and I might cut this into gameplay, I don't know, it depends how much energy I've got left. At the end of this, I'm feeling a bit lazy because I've been doing editing and research all day long, so I admit I'm being a very lazy person today. But as it turns out, we've got all the technology for green screen, but it's a real pain in the buttocks to implement 100%. Lighting is quite tricky for green screen, but we are working on it. It's something that we've got in the background, and Amata and I have done some testing on it. It actually came out pretty great, considering we're going to be buying some better lights and stuff for this. I'm hoping to get it sorted out before the PlayStation 4 is released. And we've also got some special stuff in a line with the PS4, so we're going to get that sorted out as well. There is a bunch of other stuff, but as I said, some of it I've probably forgotten, and other parts I have, well, I don't want to talk about because yeah, it's kind of secretive and stuff. Oh, incidentally, anyone who remembers the other day that I was talking about PSSL, you'll notice that this is what I was talking about with the includes. So here it's including the IO stream, and that's just something I was talking about the other day. If you watched the PSSL video, what I'm talking about right there makes 100% sense. So you can see right there it's using the input-output, and that makes things like cout actually work, as it turns out. So you remember, well, this text here is created by cout. So anyway, as I said, that kind of explains the whole IO stream thing from the other time. That's just basically how couts and sins work. Sin is basically obviously where you input, and that's kind of what makes this whole choice things work. But anyway, yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. It's been a relatively shortish one for me, but it's not very technical or anything, this video. It's just wanted to kind of throw it out there, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'm going to edit this, and then I am going to do the eating thing, and I'm probably going to just chill out for a little bit this evening. It's very cold and dark, unfortunately, with the autumn kind of drawing in, unfortunately. So I'm going to be just relaxing, maybe do a little bit more Unreal Development Kit, and then I think I'm going to watch a movie. And I'm going to make sure it's one of those movies that you know is not really good, but you're entertained anyway and you have absolutely no idea why. Anyway, that's just about it for me on this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.